call the Open Space Committee meeting to order.
What is it?
Let's push forward too.
It's 2:05 on August 19th. 19th?
Yes.
Yep. I'm Sue Perkins, Chair.
Gordon Larrabee, member.
Kathy Schuler-Richards, member. Becky Gallagher, member.
Secretary.
It's going to be incognito.
Lisa Mosinski, Vice Chair.
Dick Skinner, alternate.
Okay. We are being videoed. Okay, did everybody get a chance to review the minutes from June 16th, July 8th, and July 22nd? Any changes or any corrections? Nope. Seeing none, I entertain a motion to accept.
Also moved.
And second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I was not present at one of those meetings, so I will abstain from
Okay.
that vote. I did the wrong agenda.
16.
Was the 16th she wasn't there? Oh, 16th, all right. Yep. Thank you.
All right, let's go right to the grant.
Okay, can I chime in here a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I happen to be online playing with, if you go to Mass Mapper, you've got lots of layers, and one of the layers is the LiDAR. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. So it gives you a base relief of what the land looks like. So I happen to be looking at the Keevan property, and I'm like, okay, boulders in the trail, stone wall. I'm like, oh. I was under the assumption that when we hit that stone wall, that was the edge of the property.
The
It is
one-
not.
Is it?
It's past. So our path is actually through that stone wall and further down that hill.
Hmm.
And I was looking at the official plan for that, and supposedly there's 2 iron bars, iron rods. So after today's meeting, I am gonna go out and see if I can find them. Because a quick measure on like Google Maps is like, that's like 300 and some odd feet to the stone wall. We've got 451 feet. So we need to go further between the 2 properties to actually get going than I thought we were gonna need to go.
Sorry. More
Yeah.
effort, more money.
That stone wall's right behind the shed where we were, yeah, her shed.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Well, no, because all the quotes are for 451 feet.
Okay.
But I don't think there's, well, I'll see what's in the way when I get further down.
Hmm.
But I was like, oh, what a surprise that was. Assumption on my part, that was a little bit stupid.
But when we asked him to do the quote for the trails, did he have the deed for, or the meets and bounds for the property, or we just told him where?
I just told them where.
Okay.
That's gonna be a useful site for the canals and stuff like that, in the other areas.
Oh, later, yeah.
Hmm. So so that's what you're talking about, that area there.
Yes.
But that was part of the quote.
Yeah,
Across the stone
I
wall.
did say 400, I said two,
So
you know,
it's just
to
a
get through the
pleasant
stone
surprise.
wall.
Pleasant surprise that we
Well,
have more than.
it depends on what's on
What's farther down the
the
hill?
other side. It's
Mhm.
definitely not gonna be as bad as it is in the front part. So, just to let you know.
But there's an argument for marking the bounds,
Yes.
right?
But I'll be very curious to see if I can find those 2 rods.
Hmm.
According to the thing, they are out there, so I'll give it a shot.
Mhm.
So that's my
Discovering.
Yes.
Does she know her bounds?
I don't think they do off the top of their head.
Yeah. Right, so we've got the letters, right?
Yes, I picked up the two from the Conservation Commission and the Board of Selectmen. I've scanned these already into, at home, so I've got them to include for all the documents, so if you, I don't know if you want these
I'll take them, keep them
for your files.
So we still need
Who's
the,
the planning board?
Planning Board is right here. I just picked this up today.
Yeah,
I would like to scan this.
okay,
but she sent a, didn't she send a, scan, a PDF? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought,
I don't know if I have
Susan,
a copy.
Sue, did you get a PDF when when Jen sent that? She said, and I put a hard copy in the box. I'm
Yeah,
just trying
this
to
is the
save
one I
you
just got
time.
from the box.
Yeah. I mean,
If there's a PDF, I will take it, and Sue can have this.
we'll keep it till next time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
can get a
So
scan.
these, so we'll send these.
You don't need it to
No,
anywhere. Those are just copies.
those are for the file.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to be in PDF format anyways,
Yeah.
because everything's gonna be, so I'm trying to get the file stuff ready.
Packaged together.
Now, that's 3 letters, but we were gonna, were we
So
also?
we were gonna
I
get
sent-
one from,
I sent off a email this morning to Senator Fatman asking for a support letter,
oh, wonderful.
and then I just have to get one for Bay State, unless you want it for somebody else different to Bay State.
No, I think Bay State is, it shows another kind of,
Okay.
organization that supports, that, obviously they know the Bay State is, has made some trail
So-
bounds.
So the support letters are we're pretty much all set on that then.
Because they said 5, right?
Yes.
No more than 5, okay.
So this past week, I sat down and started playing with everything here, of what they're asking for. So they said 3 to 5 pages. I think that's for the general information that they're asking for. And then the maps, pictures, and the budget and the timeline are separate. That don't count in that. So I came up with project need and community impact, identified need, community challenge, and how this grant will help, because that was one of the things that they specifically asked for. 1 page of scope of work, I made it fit in 1 page, made the font smaller and large, really skinny margins. I don't know if you guys want, I can email you these via,
Yeah.
to look at and go over. I would like to have everyone go over them like within the week. Just, yeah, because I just threw things together, and then I added like the trail counter. And also I should be, like on this one here, monitoring plan and timeline. This should go with the budget. So this has got to go with the budget. Then I put in here, explain how impact will be measured and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's,
So I think I pretty much got all their questions answered.
But is it easy enough for you to email us these
Yes.
for review? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it says feasibility and partners and engagement and alignment with the town's T-Mobile small town strategy. That's the need, the impact, and then those other 3 were also pointed out to be, just talk about what
Well, I will send these
engagement. Mhm.
to you to review,
Mhm.
everyone to look
Okay.
at, and
Yeah, I'll put this down, yep.
and throw in, and then I just also made up a map, locus map, showing where the parking lot is. I took a picture in the front, and I just drew in arrows and made little, like this section
Mhm.
here to here is the trail access easement. This right here is the parking lot easement, then from here to this tree is just gonna be cleared. So if a car wants to pull off the road there. And then I just did, walked in, pictures walking in, things, information point out, and then I did a map of where it is located in what section of the town.
Wonderful, that's amazing, yep. That's, you know, shows you know all sorts of stuff.
All right, so I will email you guys all this
I
information.
think this is
Thank
very
you.
similar to what I wrote too, so.
Mhm.
Thank you for doing that.
Excellent, thanks.
That's okay, it's, go over it, if you think there's something that should be added, better
Okay,
worded or whatever, I'm okay with that. I just, was something that I missed.
So how about the kiosk and the costs for those?
Okay, so
That's one thing we added in.
so contractor work, I put at 17,000. Kiosk came in at 5,200. So that will include the kiosk, it's a standard kiosk. Half of it will have a plexiglass on it, lock-in plexiglass to put things underneath it to keep it dry. On top of that, so you got the roof, the plexiglass, and the regular area here, then there's space above that to put a sign. And the company had put only 14 characters, so I was talking back and forth with the lady,
Yeah.
and I said, this is what we need on there, Kevin Conservation Property. And they said, we can do that.
Okay.
So that will be on the board all the way across underneath on the roof, so it'll be protected.
Right.
The installation, we're gonna need two 12-inch by 4-foot sonotubes. We can get those at Home Depot. I got a price of $33.32. We need crushed stone to fill the tubes around the 6x6 posts. And that's gonna be about 7 standard 5-gallon buckets worth of stone. I didn't get a price on that.
You know what that, you've been fishing around with the crushed stuff, but not stone. You know how much per bucket?
Not a per bucket cost. I give them $20 and we get,
It fills your jars.
we get 24 buckets of whatever.
Smaller buckets, yeah.
So, yeah, I wasn't worried about that cost.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
it's,
okay.
Like, should you just price a yard of crushed stone that you could have
I
delivered
could call
there?
it pine.
Yeah, or McIntyre or whoever. I don't know, it's a,
So I'll ask him. I did go on to Custom Signs and to get a price on a vertical engraved heavy brass sign, 6 inches tall, 4 inches wide. So if this does come to fruition, it will say, this project made possible from a T-Mobile hometown grant. If anyone could think of better wording or something like that, be my guest. But that's basically $47.48. The trail counter is $2,490. That includes 3 trail counters, weatherproof field cases, 1 TRAFX dock, and
Is this something to help the grant? Is this, why?
well, they were asking how you measure metrics.
Okay.
So if you can measure how many people are actually using it,
Community impact, yeah. Sort of.
chipmunks,
Mhm. Squirrels,
skunks,
Yep.
you know, bigger, but.
spicebush, swallowtail, blackbell. All right, that's cool.
I figured I'd put it in there,
Put
see
it in
what,
there, yeah.
see what happens. So let's see, and the dock is what you use to attach it to the actual trail counter to download all your information.
Mhm.
And then you get that on your computer. This includes a system package for 5 users and a 3-year plan for the TR TrafX, okay, it's a TrafX, data net. And then 1 TrafX cable and 1 USB to serial adapter cable, printed manual, and 3 years of premium level tech support. So,
Yeah.
that's, and that came up to 24, just under $25,000, I think the total was.
So the total is 25, how much?
It was under 25 when I totaled
Yeah.
it up, so we didn't, it was 24 and change.
Does the quote for the work include all the gravel or any
Yes.
footing, foundation that, yes,
Yeah.
okay. So this is just for your extra is just for the install of the kiosk? If you need more crushed stone or anything like that, you're only looking for that for the kiosk? Doesn't,
Or if there's a price increase,
Yep.
kind of a contingency type thing.
Okay.
And plus, the 2 quotes that we received didn't include that little strip to clear in front of the edge of the road, so I don't think it'll be that much more, but it's, we use what we use and then.
Yeah. Okay.
At the Conservation Commission meeting, they said that they have a budget of $5,000 this year. And
Hmm.
they tried to help us out.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, if we can get
Yeah.
it from the,
Right, no, we don't want to use, yeah,
Get it from the grant.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Free money first.
right.
If it did go slightly over. All right, that's great. So pull it all together and,
Yeah, when I get home, well, later on today, because I'll be playing out on the property to
Yeah.
see if I can find those bounds.
yeah, I'll help you.
It will be sent out to you guys today to go over, because I,
Heavy-duty magnets.
Bring you right to it, yeah.
actually, I'll be going by the house, I got Rita's metal detector,
Might want it.
and they grabbed that, so. And
But tell us, when you want this, any comments back, right? Give a timeline, because
I
otherwise.
would say within a week.
Okay.
Within a week to get that done. Go over the budget, not the budget, the timeline. Because I quick added, and what was I reading? I was reading that they don't notify the participants till November. So I had come up with a time frame. It said fall. I made that late fall because I'm like, November, that's late fall. Whether we're actually depending on whether they can get that in. So that might have to go late fall 2025 to spring 2026 is, and I didn't have time to go over that with a fine tooth comb. But anyways, so.
You have 1 year to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, so that could
Yeah.
use
Nice to
some
get it done early.
tweaking. So, anyways, I would think it actually shouldn't take them that long once they get going. I would think they would have that within 2 weeks maximum.
And it would be better if they did it when it was dry.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who knows these days?
that's true.
You know?
Right, and if we can get it done, we can go for another grant even sooner.
Anyways, that's that.
All right, excellent.
Excellent work.
Thanks, Becky, that's great.
All right. Next, number 3, refund for items bought in fiscal 2024. I got my money back. Did you get your money
Yes,
back?
I'm all set.
Sounds good. Just things, that we signs and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, and the open space and recreation plan has been extended till
7, I think. You told us that last time,
30,
didn't you?
30.
So I have questions. Did they give you an updated PDF copy of that?
I should get that from Sam.
will they give us an updated copy of the action plan? I would assume the rest of the whole thing is not gonna change?
Yeah, the whole thing, it was just, you know, the heading of the 7-year action plan became the 10-year action plan, and then just, you know, several of them were just flipped from 7 years to 10 years,
Yep.
or from 2 years to 4 years, or whatever.
Okay,
Just
so,
totally happy with that.
see if we can get an updated PDF copy of that. There's a couple reasons. There's a lot of information on the action plan, but it's cumbersome, and it's in a PDF format, and I don't have any way to pull that information out to play with it.
Right.
So I started playing with Microsoft Copilot. I took, actually, some, it's taken them a while to do it, but I took screenshots of all of those pages with the action plan and told them what I wanted to pull out an Excel sheet with everything on that, on an Excel sheet, so we can add with a column that when things are done,
Mm-hmm.
we can put it in that column, the
Right.
date when it wasn't finished, and also to pull out a report out of that for each of the departments, because we've got planning board, selectmen, conservation commission that are in charge of different things, and are they gonna sit down and go through that whole plan and say, well, this is what we're supposed to be doing? So I figured if we had documents, a Word document for each committee and board
Mhm.
to give them with what's on it.
I
Yeah.
did contact a few boards, but not all of them, you know, and, because most of them have multiples to recommend.
So,
But if it was Board of Health and it was like, okay, or Highway Department, Board of Health, Highway Department, and maybe another one I did just to show them this is what was recommended to, as you guys to do in the Open Space and Recreation Plan.
but did you give that to them? How did you give that to them?
Probably just as a list, a handwritten list.
Yep.
Yeah, so something much more official would definitely be better, and there's a lot of boards that I probably
Mhm.
didn't do.
Well, first time I've played with something like this, having them extract all the information that I needed and to pull out what I need, so.
Mhm.
But I just realized I was working with all the old action plan
Oh, yeah.
numbers that I need to
Yeah,
get
But
updated.
there's no reason why Central Mass should have that whole thing in a spreadsheet. Because
Right.
it's not until they send it or post it as a document that they're converting it to a PDF. So that should all be in an Excel file that they could
They
send them.
don't give that to us. I
But they
mean, they should.
I mean, if
That's-
we request it, we should be able to get it.
Well, when you, Sue,
So my other thought is, if this is now 10 years?
yeah.
yep,
All right, so if you think of when we started to when we completed it, and then another year or so has gone by, there's a lot of land changes. So how often do we want to have the maps updated?
Yeah. Just, you know, when they're, maybe every 2 years or something like that, just to,
It doesn't seem like there's any mechanism thought of to do that.
right, right.
So,
Maybe I'll call Sam and ask him about how,
Mhm.
I'd say every 2 to 3 years, because then you're going back to where somebody picks it up.
out-of-date map. to
Yeah,
look at it.
well, maps are out of date as soon as they're
Printed.
basically generated, yeah,
Mhm.
but this is just for committee purposes and everything. I don't see why they couldn't do that every couple of years. Okay.
you have homework.
And they can be addendums on the electronic version or whatever, so they can, see back for current most recent map.
Yeah. And we can see what's been changed.
Right.
Sam. Yes, you get him on the phone and before you know it, he's asking you to do something for him before you get a chance to ask him what you want him to do for you. All right. Yep, that went through fine. That was easy. That was great. Okay, budget plan. Follow up from previous meeting, town meeting versus grant. All
Didn't
right.
we pretty much cover that in the last
Yeah.
meeting?
Yes.
All right, so.
All right. Next 7, map of Mazinski Conservation Area and trail marking. So Dick and Becky were over there recently.
Yeah, I GPS that new little, so the red trail now has a baby red trail fork on it.
Yeah,
I haven't added it to the master
The
map
red
yet.
trail.
Trail marker. Any size you want it.
Okay, so you don't want to use those red things that, the discs that we bought?
We bought a bunch of discs
Oh, yeah.
with red, green, yellow, and, no, red, green, blue, and what
Red, green, blue, yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
We already had the yellow, sort of,
Okay,
so,
so those would work on here also.
yeah.
But that would be good to put at
Just
the
places
beginning
where
of
there
it.
aren't trees to hang a tag on, that you can
Yeah.
fill it in, because sometimes,
Yes.
yeah, there's nothing to put it on, you know? So,
The only thing I need for those markers, I need to get some aluminum nails. But we've got them.
you need to do what?
Pick up some aluminum nails.
I might have some.
Okay. Skinny-ish.
I'll check.
So the red trail is the one that starts at the bench.
Yeah.
And it has 3 more outlets to the yellow trail, right?
No.
It dribbles in once, twice.
Two. Oh, you're talking about
I was just
that.
over there. That
That
highway
little-
that cuts back?
Yeah, there's one little side one. That little one side one, I think we should close.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. The first, this is the real scrappy one that's not really, whatever, either one of them.
You got the main one going to the bench, going into the bench there, and I think maybe just past that, there's another little one.
That should be
Yes.
close.
Yeah,
out.
that should be, yeah.
And then there's 2
Swing
more.
shade.
There's one that cuts kind of back over your corn, over your shoulder. And then there's the one at the
Big
end,
one. Yeah.
the one that these guys you just did.
Becky, have you redone the map to show
Yeah, I've been busy on
Green
that.
Trail 2?
It's not Green Trail, it's the Red Trail.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Red Trail.
There is a red trail, but we also have one that we initially set off at showing,
No.
as soon as I figure out what's going on here.
That's right. That's the bench.
Yeah. And this does come here, but there's another one that takes off from here and comes back right, almost in the center of the red.
So that would be
And
the,
then it's green here. But this,
Mm.
it comes from the yellow trail.
yeah. So he agrees this is red and this is green, and he's saying there's one like this.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know if this is the one that comes all the way down this way. It might be. But yeah, but there is a fork. So there is a fork. So whether it's this one coming way out down here or not, which it could be, but this is, that's gonna be red and this is gonna be red. So this might be like little red.
Sounds good to me.
Little red,
Yes.
blue maybe, but not little red. Take somebody not familiar with the trails, first, second, third time through, and you come out upon, you're on one trail, you come out on another one, you say, what am I on?
Short
Which-
red,
which way
short
is-
red, long red. Take your choice.
And if you called it little red,
Maybe it's strawberry blonde. All right, great, and then, yep, I walked it all around today. That was a nice new red further loop. No, it was the green
The
loop I
green loop?
took today, yep.
Did you walk green today?
I walked the green loop, and I walked the yellow loop.
And you didn't get lost in the green, right? The
I
markers?
I didn't go out the black one, though. I didn't get lost, no, I didn't get lost on the green.
Yeah, so you could follow the red markers on the green trail.
Pink mark. Yep.
So I believe it was from the Vermont Land Trust newsletter, but I'll try to find it and send it around, advocating for benches in different places. And that is open space related, because a bench lets you sit and contemplate
Mhm, mhm.
nature, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just, if we
Yeah.
ever get pushback again, we'll keep a copy of that and say, look,
Did somebody push back on it?
Yep. They
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Who
yeah,
did?
Jean Lovett said that in financial, she said it wasn't an open space thing.
Narrow-minded.
She did what?
Send that to
She
her.
said the open.
Yeah.
I know.
no.
I can't believe somebody would be that.
Unopen-minded. Well, I mean, she's just, she's just trying to save the town money, I think. Mhm. I saw, and I had someone take a picture of it. It was a bench made out of just probably one really long 2x6, 2x8 pressure treated board. It was this way and the one was this way, holding it all together, and it was just one big piece. It was perfect, but, yep. So, yep, benches are good. I saw over at the Mary Lynn property, Doobie property on Mumford, on Minchuk Street,
At the split, yeah.
that there's 2 plastic chairs there in the parking lot, and I'm thinking,
Yeah, I've seen those.
oh, did you do that?
No.
Oh, well, I just thought automatically it
Well,
was
that's-
you.
I thought so too.
Yeah, it just said Dick Skinner all over it.
But you
Yeah.
have the beautiful open space in back, why would you sit there and look at the road?
Well,
For
because
people who can't climb the stairs to get out to that big beautiful
Oh.
place back there.
we gotta figure a way around.
All right.
So, all right. Yeah, this is, whose map is it? All right.
But
So we need to update, when we get that all fixed, when we get the trails set, we need to,
Update.
upkeep of them with the trail committee, get that going, and then we'll redo the map
Are
at
you
the kiosk.
adding a trail?
Well, we did, as far as where the green trail is, that is not correct, really. I don't know. It's not, doesn't seem to be exactly what we've done.
Yeah, I
And
was
the-
too.
Mhm.
What do you
What do
mean
we-
it's not correct?
It isn't? Okay, is that,
I'm just-
that's,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
That's news to
You
her.
explain to me what's not correct.
Well,
I don't know.
did it follow the exact thing that he's got on the kiosk?
You mean the route?
Yep,
When I flagged that trail,
right, way back.
I GPS'd it while I flagged it.
Right. And that's what Dick followed through with on that?
that's what he cut.
Yes, I walked out there with Dick to show him where all the markers were, because he didn't know where they were. Once I got him started,
Before
finding
you
them.
made the map for the kiosk?
I made the map for the kiosk.
Oh, you did that? The one that's hanging there? That's from you?
Yes.
It had her fingerprints all over it. I knew immediately who did it.
So the black trail then, tell me about the black trail.
We decided to make that black going out to the other road because that wouldn't rightly make a yellow, it doesn't make the salamander loop that you go all the way up and around the yellow trail. That's not really part of the loop.
Mhm.
Right. No, I know that.
So we just
But it
call
just
that.
goes right through swamp. Have you taken that black trail?
Yeah, it's an old cart road. It's an
We're
existing
talking about a
cart
different
road.
piece of pro- Whatever, yep.
There is a wet area in there
I know,
that
Dick and I
probably
spent
should be mitigated.
a long time swimming around through there.
No, it's a cart road. It's a cart road that goes all the way out to the road, right next to that
From-
dilapidated house. I'll be happy to take you for a walk out there.
Yeah, and
It's
it
probably
goes,
left over from when they logged it.
and it goes over the brook somehow.
Mm-hmm. Probably more like through it. It's not so much. Yeah, I'll be happy to take a walk out there.
Sometime we'll, doesn't matter. It's- You say it's there, it's there. Fine. Right.
This is why I think we need trail identification on the trail.
No, it's just that I don't know, you've been doing things in there, I don't know what's going on, and you don't know. You don't know, you're just, going, and I don't.
He was following her flags. And her map is where the flags are,
flags
and
were.
that's where the trails are.
We've put you've put a few flags out there too. I don't know whose flags everyone's traveling with. That's fine, great. All right. Next. Old new business?
I want to take a moment to recognize Dick for
Yes.
his physical
Oh,
efforts
absolutely.
in cutting these trails. There's a
Yes.
lot of work,
Oh.
and thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome. That's the fun part of it to me.
Yeah, I want it on the record, though.
Yeah. Definitely.
Secretary will mark it in large print.
I will, so you can read it, right?
Once you two agree on what you're actually talking about.
Yeah,
No, but when it's 85 at 11 o'clock in the morning and you're out there, it's a little concerning, dedication-wise. But yeah,
I managed to get out twice. That's all I could do.
yeah.
I managed to
Oh,
get out
thank
of
you.
town for a week.
You go out for a couple hours in the morning, it's nice and cool.
Depleting itself.
Yeah, I probably went by when you were wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but now it's great, so.
So we can get the signs up then.
Mm.
I think we may have to do a walkthrough and maybe, I would like to get that one tree. There's a big down tree on the Red Trail by the river. That one branch is kind of low, you gotta duck underneath it, so it's,
Yes, my head found that out.
so that should be cut with the chainsaw and,
Well, it's
Do
gonna
a-
fall, yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one because
But
it's
that's-
no,
leaning.
it's just that one branch. I am not tackling
yeah.
that whole tree.
Right, no, the one
No.
that goes
It's
across
just
the
so you
river.
won't get hit in the head.
Yeah, because if that's out of the way, the rest of the main trunk is up
It's
higher.
there.
So it's like main trunk and then this one branch coming down, that this one needs to go.
Yeah,
But it's good size.
okay.
And then all the way around, almost up to where you drop down to the river, there's another tree that's across, but it's about this big around, but it's been split, so it's
Mhm.
really two halves,
Yep.
so that one needs to go too.
Yeah, I think we probably should have a work day to clean up the extra stuff that needs to be cleaned up, extra trimming on height or whatever that needs to be done. Get the trail markers put up, the discs, and stuff like that, then maybe we could have a walk or something or other like that, an open.
Yeah,
Okay.
Do we want to set a date for those to aim for, September, October?
I'm away the entire month of September.
Did you ask our permission?
I did not,
are we invited?
no. Sorry.
What about the September 9th? Come back for that meeting?
I'll be in Spain.
We could meet in Spain.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah, good for you. So, then we have to do it before you go or after you go?
Or after, you know, but forward work, I'm leaving the 6th,
Okay,
so
so some
pretty much open all next week.
mornings we can get together, but if it's more than three of us that gets together,
We have to have a meeting. Yeah. Well, if 3 came in from one direction and 3 came in from another direction, and,
That's not a meeting then, right?
well, if we stay 10 feet apart and when we do almost meet, it would be an almost meeting.
So next week I'm totally open.
So
Yeah, I'm-
dates for next week.
The-
August.
August 20, week of August 25th.
We can do that. We had like 2 people go elsewheres, another 2 people go.
Yeah, 2 people do
Like
science,
I work
2
out there
people
from
do
7 to
cleanup.
8, or 8 to 9, and someone else
Yeah,
comes
we'll
in at
stagger it.
7:30 and goes that way.
Build the bridge across the river. You could have easily walked across that river today, but I was like,
Do you want a
I'll go back.
date or?
Can we wait till we get home and look at our
Yeah.
calendars?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then-
That's the week of the 25th, that's
Yeah.
it, yep.
Did you go on the trail that has no bridge on the, has the stone bridge? Were you on that part of the trail?
The bridge that goes, that you fell in, that place? The place you
I
destroyed
never-
your cell
I have
phone?
never fallen in my life.
That one?
The one where to get across it, you step on a rock.
That's the only one,
Backside of the.
But there's
Right,
a
the
wooden
yellow
one the
bit.
scouts have put in. There's a wooden one the scouts put in.
right, right.
And then as you continue on that trail, you come to the place where you step
Right.
on the stone and get across.
Mhm.
You go down the hill,
Yeah.
yeah.
So did you go on that piece of it?
It looks great, because all the mountain laurels have all been cut back by
Okay.
some mysterious person.
You did that
Okay.
too?
Yeah,
You shouldn't cut that stuff.
What?
mountain laurel.
No.
Hmm?
You wouldn't have a trail if you didn't.
Yes, you have a trail there. I don't believe it should be cut.
Yeah, but it grows
You wouldn't
into the
see
trail.
the trail.
It would overtake the
I
trail.
have no worries about mountain laurel. You cut it back, it's still gonna grow, you know?
Yeah.
You're not decimating the,
We're just getting the tips so we can pass through without scratching your leg.
Yeah, mountain laurel is very hardy.
very hardy and robust.
Very hardy.
Not a lady
Yeah,
slipper.
that's the way I went.
Yeah, one of the concerns they had was going through anything with a lot of brush and the potential for ticks.
Okay, this is outside. It's open space. Okay? We're not over grooming the place.
So I agree with that.
Right, but it was this narrow, and now it's this narrow.
All right. I thought it was a. I'll double
Wholesale
check.
clearing?
No, I thought it was a protected or semi-protected plant.
I've never heard
I
of
don't
that.
think so, me neither.
Working with Colin up in Greater Worcester Land Trust, if it was, he would have protected it, and we've been cutting trails through it,
Okay.
you know?
But mountain laurel, you thought that was protected? I mean, there's so much of it.
Okay. We're not. So much of it to you doesn't mean so much of it to the entire area or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why we don't make those decisions.
Yeah, if you go down on Chestnut Street, you can't even get off the road.
Well,
Yeah, let's go on.
Okay,
So, we'll,
I have sinned and I will beg
no, I
forgiveness.
don't know. I'm just, you know.
she's curious. She's gonna check it out. Week of 25th. Check calendars. And talk. E. All right.
Mountain laurel, while native and relatively common shrub in Massachusetts, is not considered a protected species under the Mass Endangered Species Act.
Okay.
I'm surprised somewhat too, because I know that, you know, someone would come and say, hey, can I have a little mountain laurel from the woods behind your house? And I'd be like, no, you're not supposed to.
Hmm.
I think it's hard to transplant. That's what I've also heard. Because it, like, you know, it's there for certain conditions.
It's hard to transplant and yet it isn't. If the plant contacts the ground, you know, as it grows out, if it
Branch,
contacts the ground, it'll root.
Cut that off before and
Right.
dig that up, it transplants fairly easy.
But where you put it has to be similar conditions, because that's why it grows in the shade and everything.
Yeah, strange. Across the street from my driveway is mountain laurel. There's no mountain laurel on my land. It's just strange how it moves from place to place.
Yep.
But yeah, who knows what your land was used for before.
Hmm.
in the past.
But there's parts of it that's a lot of woodsy, brushy stuff. And there's no mountain laurel in there, but across the street, woodsy,
Yeah.
brushy stuff, and it's there.
Hmm.
Tea.
Hmm.
Any other brainstorming?
Yeah, on the question of the map again and trails, I was starting a trail across the river on the other side of where the yellow brick road is. Do we want to continue that, or just?
Do you know where exactly our entrance to it is? To that
Our-
land?
Yeah.
Our, the town's land on the other side of the bridge, you know exactly where that is? Is that,
I knew there was a parking area up the street. And if there's a parking area up the street and the entrance is down here, it would seem that the town owns the land between the parking area and the entrance, the yellow
okay,
brick road.
all right. So you're talking on the same side of the street,
Oh,
not
yeah.
across the street?
Oh, yeah, same
Okay,
side.
so I thought you were going across the street and into.
Not yet.
Upstream.
Up, yeah.
I heard you
Yeah,
say that
it's
you'd
not.
like to do that.
Hmm?
You'd like to do that across the street.
Right.
And I'm saying we wait until the leaves are off the trees so you can see what the heck you're doing.
Oh, maybe there's a stone wall even. So you want to make another trail on the other side of the river, not the other side of the road, from.
Other side of the river,
Yeah.
correct,
Okay.
yeah.
Does
And
anybody
I've
have?
started
any-
that trail.
Mhm.
And I showed you
Where
on
does
the
it go?
boulder.
It's gonna get very narrow. I
Yeah.
did walk part of what he was talking about, but it's gonna be fairly narrow between the river and this back bound right here where the river goes to get, and there's wetlands right there, so.
So is it a trail to the swamp? The swampy part?
I don't know, I just followed it. I
Is
didn't
it gonna be a
GPS
dead end trail, or you got a destination in mind?
Could be like the yellow trail.
Because how are you gonna come back over?
According to this map, the Mumford River comes right up against another piece of property. It's not the Mazinski property. So if you're staying to the side of the river, you're gonna be on someone else's property eventually.
So if he wants to make a loop within that
Mm.
piece of land,
But
I don't know if you're gonna do that.
You see what I'm saying, right? This is the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna
Dips.
be dead end
Yeah.
up in this area right
Parcel
here.
52, 54, you know, right there, and then the boundary's right there.
it's your friend there, right?
I don't know, who's
No.
my friend?
so can
I
we,
don't think we
Say
could
you
get
can
across
use
the
the water.
river up,
Right.
get across the
Right,
river
yeah.
here. I have no idea what that looks like, and I have no
Well,
idea
there's
what that
another-
looks like in there.
Mitch Yellow.
Pedestrian and two dogs the other
it
day.
was pretty swampy
Young
in
lady
there.
and
Yeah, I know they show
walking up the
this
yellow trail,
swampy area, but I don't know.
saying how
They
much
show
she
a little
liked
bit of
it.
swamp here, because I know we ran into it kind
And
of
the
wet
dogs
all
here,
up in
too.
here to try to get out to the road.
right,
And this was a mess.
Yeah.
so I think we should hold on that until we figure out if there's a throughway, because it looks like it's gonna just dead end into the swamp, or push you to someone else's property.
Mm.
But if I look that up on LiDAR, for the heck of
Mm.
it.
Okay?
Hold
Everybody,
off on it?
hold off.
Hold off on that
Yeah.
trail?
I was thinking of the next step in terms of GPS. GPS numbers for the boundary of the land, of Frank's land, and then numbers outside of that are on conservation land. And the GPS numbers, I think, will answer the question. The problem that I was trying to do was my $2 instrument didn't stabilize on numbers. It keeps running up and down. You stand there and watch it, and it'll be 200 numbers, 200
Yeah,
points
that's-
walking, then it'll turn around and go back up, and then come back down.
What if you could pull up the plot plan for Frank's property and see what that corner bound is marked by, if it's marked by anything like a,
Yeah,
An
the
iron
Frank's
rod or
property
something
I'm
like that.
talking about is next to the parking area. If you'll notice in the background of some map that we're using, there are fuzzy lines. Those are boulders that are in that area.
Well, Becky's gonna look at the LiDAR to see what that
Yeah.
area at the yellow,
How do you spell that?
LIDAR. I can't remember what the,
Light
LiDAR.
emitting,
Laser something.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a neat tool.
Yeah. All right, is September 9th a good time for everybody except for Gordon?
Right now it seems to be.
Are you wrapping up?
Not necessarily.
I'm looking for publicity for us. Do we have anything in the newspaper yet? Anything that says we're doing anything interesting, or come see what we're
you
doing?
guys
or-
submitted some, right?
it was in the Tribune.
Was it? I
About the
haven't seen
bench.
the Tribune.
Yep.
Yeah.
LiDAR stands for light
did. It
detection
was-
and ranging. It's a
Okay.
remote sensing method that uses light in the form of a pulse laser to measure ranges. Okay? That's where you get the no vegetation, it's just
It's
a
also used to
contour.
go below ground for archaeology and
Mhm.
stuff.
Dead bodies.
It's a great tool.
Yeah, there was a nice picture. I think it was Gordon's picture of the bench, and it was in the
Yeah.
Tribune a couple weeks ago.
Does the
That's
Tribune
it.
come in the mail?
You have to
It
like
used to.
subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's free, but you have to
Yeah.
give them your address, type of thing. Was it in the New Uxbridge Times? I can't remember.
I haven't seen.
I didn't see.
I think
No.
I only submit it to the,
I get three
that was a while ago.
of those
No.
rags and it wasn't in any of them.
If
It
you
was
get
the
the
Tribune.
Tribune, it was in the Tribune, but it was towards the end.
Yeah.
And at the bottom of the page,
Yeah, kind of the bottom.
near the fold.
Yeah.
which is
And
right.
it's been on Facebook with well received. Lots of comments and lots of likes. So people are knowing about it.
Should we include a bench in the estimate for the Keven property?
No. So I wouldn't know where to, I actually do know where I would put that, on that overlook where all the beaches are.
Could be for our second
On the
grant.
overlook,
Yeah,
where the beaches are? Oh, okay.
beach
Like,
trees.
Telling me there's ponds and people at a
Yep.
beach. Yeah.
Yep.
What trail
Of
are
course,
we
I don't know
on?
if they're still alive right now with what's in on the beach trees, but
Yeah, there'll be a big opening there soon, yeah.
that will be phase 2.
Okay.
Someone's around there. We need to get in there first.
Right, but, I think, I don't know where I wrote it, but it was like, oh, that would be, they want, community people coming there and stuff. I thought, oh, put a bench there, and that would be nice. In fact, I don't know if any of the letters might say that, but, yeah,
Well, what if we did a Dick Skinner profile?
whatever. I'll do it right now, it's on, there's no turn. Yeah, yeah.
Are we ready?
You mean for the
his
paper?
efforts.
I was just thinking, can you share that thing from the Vermont thing about the bench? And
Yeah,
I'd like to read that.
yeah, something.
There's remarkable trails in Vermont, I'll tell you. They really,
I never thought that would happen. The tangle of that thorn vine was just too much, and they just whacked us right through it.
Junk mail.
Loud junk mail.
yeah. Super annoying.
Are we ready to,
No, really, should we do a profile, would you be open to that if we did a profile of you for the, so, that's one publicity gone?
do a profile on the group?
I think,
Why don't we give it a week?
right, let's
See what
do
we get done
that updates
next
and then
week.
just, you know, some
Then we
fabulous
can,
pictures of trail markers and
yeah.
maybe we could make a pyramid of us and trail markers. Or make it have to be a committee though.
Oh, we're sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
We're done, fine.
Throw a bunch of beer cans around.
Well, if you think of a work day too, I mean, we could get those other folks out for the,
Yeah.
if, or if not there, another place.
Oddball question. I know you gave me a list of the emails of those people. Do you still have the master list,
Of what people?
the trail committee people?
I still have I have a trail committee folder, yeah.
Could you, I don't know what I did with that paper you gave me. So dummy me. Bad child, I lost it.
Yeah. Well,
She
wants
emailed it to you, you could always go look for it.
I know, she gave it to me. She writes everything down. She gave it me on a piece of paper. And I went through all of my open space stuff and organized it into folders. And I was so
Man,
proud of
which is
myself.
where
And I'm
the
like,
computer, where can you lose things
I
faster?
couldn't find it. I'm like, oh. So thank you, please. I thank you, sir.
I should do
I appreciate that.
So, are we ready to offer a limited edition trail walking to seniors? They would be transported there by the senior bus, and we would take them on a short walk, let them sit on the bench, listen to the river go and bubble, bubble, bubble. And take them either on the red line,
that.
the red line with its annex, which is what the red and green striped,
The little one?
whatever you're gonna call it. And there are plenty of ways that they can trip, so we'd have to watch them. And initially, it would only be people who are definitely physically fit. I broached the subject with Patrice, and she's okay with it when we are.
You might have to ask
And I
the
just
board of
thought-
selectmen. Because
Okay.
anytime the common does anything, we have to get their okay.
I thought it might be another useful article. Seniors take a hike.
Because you know, they'll probably make us get insurance for everybody. That's what we had to do.
I mean, town properties are covered by insurance.
Yeah.
That's what we thought too, but,
You found out otherwise?
well, no, the town property is, but anybody that goes on it isn't necessarily.
No, if it's an organized
Right.
event, I think is the, so if seniors go out and walk on the property, they're covered.
Right.
If we organize a hike, if we
Exactly.
put an organized event on the common, then it's additional insurance.
Right.
Hmm.
So maybe we could give them each a flyer that says,
Go walk here.
yeah,
If you want to come, we'll be there.
yeah,
Well, we need to get them there. That's part of the issue.
but that's where the insurance kicks in.
I think we maybe have to ask town
Yeah.
council on that one.
Because I mean, even having like the seniors do their community work up there, we have to get, you know, we have to,
It's like the third or fourth article. All right. To be scheduled.
Okay, the next meeting, September 9th, 2025, 2 PM. All right. I entertain a motion.
Can I
To
just say,
adjourn?
can I just say one more thing?
Yes.
We still have that money in the bank?
And we need to do something,
Right.
just to do something.
Yeah. Do you want me to just go take some out and put it back in or
Yep.
something?
Yep, that'd be perfect.
Because they said if it stays dormant too long,
Mhm.
that's when it's a problem. So I can just go take $10 out and put it back in the next day or something.
Yep.
Yep, great, all right,
Thank you.
Yeah.
all right. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
You seconded it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.